Morning all. So today is Thursday, my favourite day of the week because I get to do our local breastfeeding support group. So I've been doing that for 14 years I think it is now, which I absolutely love. So hopefully in your area you have a charity like we are that is volunteer run, and they show up every week as like a bit of a drop-in for pregnant women or mums to get support on feeding their new little infant. And we do the antenatal classes, and I just absolutely love it. So we do have like a cafe, if you like. So we have drinks and snacky bits, and then mums can come along, and then even if they don't need any help with breastfeeding, they're getting on absolutely fine, but they just want to come along, make some friends, you know, be around a community of people that get it. And yeah, we just love it. And then equally I'm there for supporting anybody that comes in that's having any issues, that wants some help with that. So I absolutely love Thursdays. Thursdays is booby group, so I'm doing that today. So before booby group starts, which is at lunchtime, I am having the team round this morning who lives locally. Obviously only the local ones, anyone's welcome, but obviously people from across the world can't come. And what we do is we do our Arbonne work. So following up with people. So for example, we get a lot of people that ask us questions about what would you recommend for managing my weight healthily? What would you recommend for my skin? What would you recommend for this? So we help our customers. We follow up with customers that have placed orders. So people that placed orders in the last couple of days, thank you so much for your order. Your item should be arriving today. Do you know how to use everything? No? Okay, let me explain how to use that 5-step skincare system, for example. So we do that. We speak to a lot of people about them doing the business and getting their own franchise. So I have a lot of people that ask questions about that. People have questions like, how much is it to get started with an Arbonne franchise? And in English pounds, it's normally £70 for the year, but at the minute in September, to remember, it is on offer to 50. Obviously if you're in another country, then we change the currency to work out what that is. So we have people asking that. We have people asking things like, is there targets? Like, do I have to sell a certain amount? And the basic answer to that is no, there isn't. You pay for your franchise, and within the year, if you haven't had one customer in 12 months, then Arbonne do ask if you want to renew or not, because they probably see that as you probably are not really in business, and then your account would be changed down to a customer. But if you do have at least one customer in a year, then what they do is they send you an email every 12 months and say, you know, well done on all of your success for the last year, these are all the things that you did, and would you like to renew? And then you click yes or no, and then if you renew your account, you just pay for that renewal, and when you do, you get a free gift as well, which is always really nice. And Arbonne are brilliant because they always give loads of recognition as well. So we have like weekly and monthly and annual recognition. So if you have had a certain level of turnover on it, so even though there's no targets, there is incentive. So if you have a certain level of turnover through your business in the first couple of months, you actually get a refund back on your franchise cost and free gifts and all kinds of incentive. And they do merchandise. I've had so many freebies of different bits and bobs, it's amazing. And then those incentives go all the way up to things like holidays. So we're off to Dubai next week, to Atlantis in the Palm, which is very exciting, taking the kids. So they do incentives, like they do car bonuses. So they go from being really small to like a couple of free products or merchandise all the way up to the big ticket items. So the answer to that is there aren't any targets, but there are incentives if you choose to go for them. And also some people do choose to put a personal target on themselves. So they're like, this is the amount of turnover I want running through my business this month because I want to promote. And that is absolutely fine as well. So it's like a personal thing. But the basic answer is no, there aren't targets. But hopefully that explains that one. So you can see how that has to become a response when somebody asks. It's not a simple yes or no. People ask us how their customers buy the product. So basically you get your own website, and that website is attached to your name. So anyone that clicks onto your website, oh, that light's annoying, there we go. Anyone that clicks onto your website, their products get ordered straight from your website and delivered straight to their door. So you don't deal with any cash, any of that. That's Arbonne pay you the following week your commission. And just try to stop that light. Is that better? So yeah, they pay you your commission, which is great. And you don't have to deliver anything. So you don't have to take any money off anyone. You don't have to deliver anything. So my average weekly paycheck is anywhere between £500 and £1,000 a week. And then we also get paid every month a commission on the entire business. So your weekly is your personal customers that you're helping. And then your monthly is they look at the entire business. So the teams that you're teaching and training, all of their sales, all of your sales, like absolutely everything. And then they give you a percentage of that as well. So then you get a monthly paycheck. So the monthly ones are bigger than the weekly ones. So that's always really, really, really nice. Get paid every week and every month. What else do people ask? Oh, right, yeah. So you can buy products that you're going to personally use for yourself at cost. So any personal products that you personally are going to use at cost, and then your customers obviously they either pay full price or they pay wholesale, depending on how they decide to set up, because your customers can set up with a wholesale account, which is absolutely fine. What else do people ask? I suppose, all the training is free. People ask that as well. Like, how do I actually learn this? Because I've got no idea where to even begin. It's all full training. Very rarely do you get somebody that starts an Arbonne business that actually knows straight off the bat what to do. Most people, 99.9% of people need training, and that is all provided for free, and all the help is there. So for example, when you join me and I'm your sponsor, I'm responsible for helping you get started, and also being here for anything that you need, which I absolutely am. So that's one of the questions. So these are just sort of like questions that we get asked. I think those are like the main ones, really. I know when my friend told me about Arbonne, I think she explained it in 2 minutes, and I was like, I'm in. I was like, over 500 products that people can buy from my shop, from their phone. I don't have to deal with any money. I don't have to deal with delivering anything. I was like, yeah, I'm absolutely in. And for me, I joined because I had a really good career in ophthalmology, and then our family life situation had changed where my daughter was in hospital and I'd had to leave work to be with her. And we were then on benefits, which I absolutely hated. I hated being on benefits. I really, really hate it. And I know some people have to be, and that is a choice that's taken away from them. And I get it. But for us, I was like, even though I've had to leave my career, I do have the ability to work. It's just that I can only work from hospital with my daughter. But I was like, I've still got the internet. I've still got my phone. So for me, I was like, I still have the ability to work. I just need to find something that I can do from my phone in hospital. And when I heard about Arbonne, I was like, this is it. This is the thing that I can do. And then phone tax credits up and tell them that money that they've been giving us for the last few months, they can give that to somebody that actually really needs it, because I can support us. Like, we've got this. So don't even know where I was going with that. Oh yeah, so the girl that told me, I literally explained it in 2 minutes and I was like, I'm in. It sounds great. And then just got involved with all the free training, and then grew my customer base. I started just using the products myself, and then sharing my opinion of them, which I feel like in the last 11 years, that is what most people want. And I'm the same as a customer for somebody that's going to buy like a holiday, for example. I don't want to see an advert and think, right, yeah, I'm going there. I want to hear a real person who listens to me when I tell them all the things I want. And I want that real person to say to me, they've either been there themselves and share their experience, or they know somebody. They actually do know somebody personally that's been there, and then they tell me their experience. Like, that's what I want to know. I want to know a real review, not like an artificial one. And also with the rise in AI, like, people are getting sick of fake AI that's like someone's selling something, but you can tell they've used ChatGPT to sell it, and they actually don't have any experience of the thing that they're selling at all. Like, people feel that, and they're getting fed up of it. So what our job is to actually use these products, to actually talk to somebody, because we're a real human being, and actually tell them our experience, or if we've not used a product, what our friends or team members or customer experience has been. So it's that level of authenticity and being genuine that I think a lot of people are missing in their lives. And this fills that gap. This absolutely fills that gap for them, which is great. Right. Oh, I lost you. I think I'm about done. Oh my gosh. There we go. So yeah, so that's me getting ready for the day. I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Booby Group. I'm excited for our team meeting this morning. And then on Thursdays, we have book club as well. So that's tonight on Zoom, which is very exciting. So that's something we offer for free for any of our team members or any of our customers, or even just friends that just want to get involved. The book that we're reading at the minute is Dr. Tara Swart. And it's called The Source, and it is fantastic. I'll show you my book. It's just up on top of my bed here. It is here with a notebook next to it, because there's lots of note taking to be made. It's a fantastic book. I do really recommend it. So whatever you're doing today, have a great Thursday.